Greenland is where geography stops being passive and starts deciding outcomes. Whoever controls this island shapes trade routes, military warning time, resource access, and the balance of power long before conflicts ever reach the headlines. For decades, Greenland was treated as distant, frozen, static, peripheral. But geography does not lose relevance. It waits. As the planet warms, the Arctic is no longer a boundary. It is becoming a corridor. Ice that once blocked movement now reveals pathways across the top of the world. Routes that shorten global shipping, compress time, and reorder economic gravity. From Greenland, America sits astride those emerging arteries, able to observe, influence, and, if necessary, constrain the flow of global commerce. But trade is only the surface layer of power. Greenland occupies a position that compresses distance itself. From here, the United States gains earlier sightlines. Over airspace, over missile trajectories, over movements that elsewhere would arrive with little warning. Seconds matter in modern conflict. Greenland gives those seconds. This is strategic depth in its purest form, not mass, not numbers, but positioning. The Arctic becomes something more than terrain. It becomes a defensive envelope and an offensive platform at the same time, absorbing pressure while extending reach. Beneath Greenland's ice lies another dimension of leverage: energy reserves, rare earth minerals, materials essential to advanced weapons, artificial intelligence, clean energy systems, and the industrial backbone of the next century. Securing these resources is not just about supply, it is about denial. Whoever controls access determines who advances and who stalls. That reality grows sharper as global competition intensifies. New trade visions are forming across the Arctic, aimed at linking continents through polar routes. Greenland gives America the ability to shape those corridors before they harden into permanent systems, before influence becomes dependency. Some of the most decisive battles, however, never announce themselves. From Greenland, space becomes closer, tracking becomes clearer, launch geometries become more efficient. And beneath the Arctic waters run the hidden systems of modern civilization. Submarine cables carrying data, finance, intelligence, and command authority. Control over this infrastructure is control over the nervous system of the global economy. In a major power confrontation, Greenland becomes something rarer than a forward position. It becomes a sanctuary, remote, hardened, and connected, capable of sustaining leadership, coordination, and decision-making even as pressure mounts elsewhere. As hydrocarbons decline, geography does not fade with them. It becomes more decisive. Minerals replace oil. Data replaces territory. Climate reshapes access. Greenland sits at the intersection of all three. Even environmental change itself becomes leverage, shaping shipping seasons, resource access, and economic opportunity. Those who can anticipate and control these shifts gain quiet power over those who must simply react. Greenland is not about the present moment. It is about positioning for a future where advantage is earned long before crises begin. The Arctic is opening, and the balance of power is being shaped, silently, deliberately, and right now.